goodness, it's so cold out there. Can we just go back? Can we really just go back to California? I think I'm ready for palm trees and sunshine again. It is so cold out there. What are you doing?
Well, I'm reading this week's passage for Transfiguration Sunday.
Oh, that's one of my favorites.
Yeah, it goes, 6 days later, Jesus took with him Peter and James and John and his brother John and led them up a high mountain by themselves. And he was transfigured before them, and his face shone like the sun. Oh my gosh, wouldn't the sun be nice right now? And his clothes became dazzling white. Suddenly there appeared to him Moses and Elijah talking with him. And then it goes on to talk about how Peter says, Lord, for it is good for us to be there. And he just wants to stay right there in the moment and not go down.
Oh, I know what that feels like. I'm ready to stay back in California. I mean, think about it. We have come back, and it is crazy. We've had, I think you just don't realize how much responsibility you have until you have a break from it. And then it's like, oh, you come back to kids and activities, and you come back to work, and just with all shepherds and the strategic plan and with Miriam's passing and all of the stuff going on, and it just seems like a lot. And sometimes I'm like St. Peter, and I'm just like, let's just stay up here on this beautiful mountaintop where we're all together and everything is good. So I can relate.
Well, I have some disappointing news then. Jesus says to Peter that they don't get to stay there, they got to go down the mountain.
And look what they have to face, that's their journey to the cross. Like, who would want to have to go down that mountain?
Well, no one would want to go down the mountain. But Jesus is reminding Peter yes, there are those moments that you can get away and be in God's presence and see it very clearly. But we go back down the mountain knowing that God is with us in all the ministries and all the things and all the responsibilities we face. And it is that promise that we experience in that time away that sustains us in all our days.
So it helps us face everything.
It absolutely helps us face everything.
So I guess, and also if they hadn't gone down the mountain, they never would have gotten to Easter, to the resurrection. And that will be with us always.
Absolutely.
So join us this Sunday. Let us dive in and walk and know that Christ is with us with whatever we're facing, and will walk with us and be with us and guide us always.
Be comforted by the presence of God in these days, and we'll see you on Sunday.
See you Sunday.